In our bustling world, filled with constant noise and chatter, the profound art of silence seems almost forgotten. Yet what if the moments we choose to remain silent carry as much power as the words we speak? How often do we pause to consider the significance of our silence? Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, teaches us to master self-control through reason and emotional fortitude. It's a profound guide on when to hold our tongues. Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, wisely remarked, "Better to trip with the feet than with the tongue." This timeless wisdom prompts us to reflect. How many times have we regretted words spoken in haste or anger? Stoicism does more than instruct us on what not to do. It encourages us to use silence as a tool for growth and inner peace. Picture facing life's challenges with the serene confidence that your silence speaks volumes more than words ever could. In Stoic philosophy, silence is not merely the absence of speech, but a deliberate and potent response. It is an active, powerful force that can diffuse conflicts, protect us from harm, and deepen our understanding. But when should we embrace this powerful silence? Join us as we explore 9 critical moments where choosing silence is not only wise, but transformative. Imagine how practicing Stoic silence could alter your interaction and enhance your peace of mind. What if a calm, measured silence could diffuse a heated argument more effectively than harsh words? How might a quiet pause convey your thoughts and emotions more profoundly? Come along as we delve into these powerful instances where silence truly is golden, guided by the wisdom of Stoicism. Are you ready to uncover the deep insights of Stoicism? If you find this journey intriguing, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to Stoic Quotes 365, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's embark on this path to wisdom together. Number 1. When being criticized unfairly. According to Stoic philosophy, unfair criticism is a unique opportunity to grow stronger and demonstrate integrity. Marcus Aurelius once said, "If something outside you disturbs you, it's not the thing itself that disturbs you, but your judgment about it. And you can change this judgment at any moment." This wisdom highlights that our distress over criticism often stems not from the criticism itself, from how we perceive and react to it. Consider this. How might reinterpreting criticism make you stronger? Imagine a time when staying calm in the face of unfair criticism changed the outcome. For instance, if you're leading a project at work and your boss criticizes it harshly, a Stoic response would involve calmly evaluating the feedback, extracting any useful insights, and discarding unfounded negativity. As Epictetus advised, this approach preserves your peace and professional honor. Living by Stoic philosophy means responding with calm, well-thought-out actions rather than defensive reaction. Let the quality of your responses and ultimately your work speak for itself. Not reacting defensively to unfair criticism is not a passive act, it is a strategic one. Embracing Stoicism's call to focus on what we can control, our responses and attitudes, turns potential conflict into a demonstration of personal strength and philosophical commitment. Think about how silence can serve you. What opportunities might arise if you choose thoughtful silence over impulsive speech? How might this practice not only enhance your peace of mind, but also influence those around you? By incorporating Stoic principles into our daily lives, especially when faced with unfair criticism, we align ourselves with a philosophy that values character strength over fleeting approval. This promotes personal growth and inspires others, especially in a world where boasting often drowns out humility. Stoicism encourages us to embrace silence. Marcus Aurelius said, "Don't waste time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." In this light, consider how silence in response to criticism can transform an ego-driven environment into one of self-reflection and growth. Criticism is a part of life and can be a valuable tool for learning and improvement. However, criticism isn't always fair and can sometimes be intended to harm. In such scenarios, maintaining composure and responding appropriately can be challenging. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy from Greece, offers timeless advice on handling unfair criticism with grace and dignity. By following Stoic principles, we can transform negative experiences into opportunities for personal growth and inner strength. Reflect on this Stoic principle. What matters is not what happens to you, but how you react. Take a moment to contemplate your response when someone criticizes you unfairly. This pause prevents impulsive reactions and allows you to assess the situation without becoming emotionally charged. Detach the criticism from your self-worth. As the Stoic teaches, you control your mind, not external events. Recognize this, and you will find strength. Understand that unfair feedback often reflects the critic's perspective rather than your true ability. By separating the criticism from your identity, you gain clarity. Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "If anyone can prove and show me that I think and act in error, I will gladly change it, for I seek the truth." Embrace this mindset. Even in the harshest critique, there might be a kernel of truth. Seek out any constructive feedback hidden within the criticism. Use this as an opportunity to improve and discard unnecessary negativity. As Epictetus taught, first learn the meaning of what you say and then speak. When faced with unfair criticism, respond with composure and courtesy. This not only demonstrates your strength and self-control, but also prevents escalation. A calm response often diffuses the critic's hostility and portrays maturity. Focus on your personal growth. Marcus Aurelius said, "Don't waste time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Redirect your energy from unfair criticism to your goals and self-improvement. By concentrating on your growth and virtues, you rise above negativity and continue progressing on your path. Dealing with unfair criticism can be challenging, but by adhering to Stoic principles, you can turn these situations into opportunities for growth and resilience. Remember to pause and reflect. Detach the criticism from your self-worth. Look for any grain of truth. Respond with calmness and respect, and keep your focus on your personal development. In doing so, you embody the Stoic ideal of maintaining inner calm and strength, even amidst external adversity. Number 2. Stoic silence in the face of boasting. Imagine you're at a networking event where a colleague is excessively bragging about their recent raises and lavish lifestyle. The temptation might be strong to counter their bravado with your own accomplishment. However, Stoicism teaches us the power of restraint. By choosing silence, you maintain your composure and allow others' words to reveal their character. This approach conserves your energy for more meaningful conversations and interactions. This practice not only protects your dignity, but also projects an image of someone confident in their own achievements, who doesn't seek external validation. In Stoic philosophy, silence is not a sign of passivity. Rather, it is a strategic choice, demonstrates wisdom and self-assurance. As the Stoic Epictetus advised, it is better to trip with the feet than with the tongue. Reflect on this. How often do you find yourself responding to someone else's success story with one of your own? What might happen if you chose instead to listen, fully acknowledging their achievements with a nod or a smile, while keeping your focus on your own virtues and goals? Embracing Stoic silence in the midst of boasting fosters a life not driven by competition, but by genuine self-worth and inner success. It creates an environment where you can thrive peacefully and successfully, rooted in true self-confidence rather than comparative measures. Consider the example of a professional who, at a social gathering, refrains from boasting about their own successes. Instead, they listen attentively and acknowledge others' accomplishments. This quiet grace often leaves a lasting impression of maturity and confidence, showing that their self-worth isn't tied to external validation. In real life, this means responding to empty boasts not with words, but with the quiet grace of your actions and the quality of your character. Another wise Stoic, Seneca, noted, "He who does not wish to be outnumbered by greater benefits should not return one benefit with another. He should return many at once." In practice, this translates to allowing your actions to speak louder than words, showcasing your strengths through deeds rather than proclamations. Accepting Stoic silence in the face of boasting helps you cultivate an inner tranquility and focus on your personal growth and achievements. It promotes a mindset where happiness and success are measured by your own standards and virtues, not by external comparisons. Consider how embracing this lesson of Stoic silence can enhance your life and relationships. How could choosing quiet improve your interactions and personal peace? Reflect on these ideas and share your thoughts and experiences below. Together, let's create a community where peace, happiness, and genuine success are the true measures of our lives. Number 3. When dealing with anger. Anger can feel like a wild storm, sweeping away all reason and calm. Yet amidst this tempest, Stoic philosophy offers a safe haven, a moment of silence to navigate these intense emotions. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic thinker, advised us to keep quiet most of the time and only speak when you have to. Imagine a day at work when a coworker's mistake causes you hours of extra work. Your initial instinct might be to lash out in anger, but what if you chose silence instead? By not reacting in anger, you give yourself time to think about the situation more objectively. This pause can prevent the conflict from escalating and lead to constructive solutions rather than heated argument. Consider this. How often has reacting impulsively in anger led to regret? Marcus Aurelius, another renowned Stoic, reflected, "How much worse are the consequences of anger than the causes of it?" This thought invites us to consider the aftermath of our anger. Often, the effects of an angry outburst are far more damaging than the initial trigger. Think about Nelson Mandela, famous leader who, despite being imprisoned for years, chose to forgive his captors instead of harboring anger. This decision not only transformed his life, also led a nation towards reconciliation. Using silence when you're angry doesn't mean suppressing your feelings. It means choosing a response aligned with your highest self. This practice not only enhances your peace, but also fosters better relationships and a more successful life. As you navigate the inevitable frustrations of daily life, remember that silence can be your sanctuary, a place where wisdom prevails. Embracing this Stoic practice, you may find that a quiet response is not only the most profound, but also the most powerful. Anger is a natural emotion that everyone experiences. However, uncontrolled anger can damage relationships and harm your health. Stoicism offers practical techniques for managing anger by focusing on self-control, clear thinking, and inner peace. Identify the cause. Reflect on your triggers to understand what specifically makes you angry. Is it a person, a situation, or a particular event? Self-reflection. Consider why these triggers affect you deeply. Often, our assumptions and beliefs play a significant role. Acceptance. Recognize that you cannot change external events. What you can control is your reaction to these events. Practice mindfulness. Stay present, avoiding dwelling on past grievances or future worries. Deep breathing exercises. When you feel anger rising, practice deep breathing to calm your mind and body. Pause and reflect. Before responding, take a moment to think about the potential consequences of your action. Shift perspective. Try to see the situation from the other person's point of view to foster empathy. Understanding their perspective can diminish your anger. Reframe the situation. Consider how a Stoic philosopher might view the scenario. Would they deem it insignificant or significant? Focus on solutions. Rather than fixating on the problem, think of practical ways to address it. Build emotional resilience. Remind yourself that you have control over your reaction. Practice self-control and patience. Emotional detachment. Learn to separate your emotions from the situation. Step back and view it objectively rather than personally. Strengthen inner resilience. Engage in activities that help you manage emotions, such as exercise, journaling, or meditation. Channel anger positively. Redirect your energy into constructive activities like exercising or creating art. Learn and grow. Use your anger as an opportunity to gain insights about yourself and improve your responses in the future. Communicate effectively. Express your feelings calmly and assertively without hostility or aggression. Managing anger effectively is crucial for your well-being and the health of your relationship. By understanding its root causes, practicing mindfulness, shifting perspectives, building mental strength, and finding healthy outlets for your anger, you can transform it into a positive force. Follow the wisdom of Stoicism to find inner peace and lead a harmonious, balanced life. Number 4. Silence in the face of false rumors. When people talk, stories can spread like leaves caught in a gust of wind. When these rumors are untrue, they can cause harm and confusion. Stoic philosophy offers a powerful response: silence. Consider the story of a teacher in a small town who was wrongly accused of misconduct. As rumors spread through the community, the teacher chose not to inflame the situation by denying or explaining what happened. Instead, She relied on her honesty and integrity to stand firm. This silence is not a passive surrender, but a wise decision grounded in wisdom. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." How often have we seen hastily spoken words worsen a situation? How might silence shield you from the arrows of false accusations? By refusing to comment, the teacher allowed the community's initial excitement to die down. As time passed and no new evidence emerged, the truth became her defense. This demonstrates the Stoic belief in focusing on what you can control, your reactions and actions, rather than the spread of stories which you cannot stop. Epictetus once said, "When someone criticizes you, always respond with a compliment." This counterintuitive approach suggests that responding to negativity with positivity, or in this case, silence, can diffuse and redirect unproductive interactions when false accusations arise. Choosing silence can demonstrate respect and trust in the truth. To apply this in your life, consider the importance of waiting to respond to rumors until the storm passes. Remember that the best way to maintain your peace and reputation is to live by the ideals you uphold, not by fighting every whisper. In such situations, remaining silent is not just a means of self-protection. It also showcases your commitment to Stoic principles. Reflect on how often hastily spoken words in the face of rumors have only fueled the fire. Imagine a time when you chose to remain silent amid false accusations and how it allowed the truth to surface naturally. By choosing silence, you demonstrate a profound trust in your own integrity and the power of truth. For example, think of a business leader who faces unfounded allegations. By not engaging in public denials or defenses, they let their consistent ethical behavior and past actions speak for themselves. Over time, their silence, coupled with their integrity, disarms the false rumors, proving the baselessness of the accusation. As you navigate the complexities of personal and professional relationships, let Stoic silence guide you through the chaos of false rumors, finding in it a path to a peaceful, happy, and successful life. Embrace the wisdom of Stoic silence and see how it can transform your approach to handling unfounded gossip and slander. Number 5. How to deal with loss. How do you cope with the profound silence that follows a significant loss? Loss is a universal human experience that often leaves a void filled with sadness and confusion. However, Stoicism offers a unique perspective on handling pain. For instance, C.S. Lewis, the famous author who wrote about his grief after losing his wife in a grief observed, poignantly remarked, "The pain I feel now is the happiness I had before." This sentiment echoes the Stoic belief that our experiences are part of a larger natural flow of life, where loss and love are inseparable companions. Seneca, a renowned Stoic philosopher, also spoke extensively on this subject. He said, "The day which we fear as our last is but the birthday of eternity." How might your response to loss change if you viewed it as a transition rather than an end? What might you gain by embracing the silence that follows loss? Consider Lewis's journey through grief. Instead of filling the silence with distractions, he used it to deeply explore his thoughts and emotions. This aligns with the Stoic belief that hardships can be a catalyst for personal growth. His introspection transformed his profound emotional pain into a deeper understanding of life's fragility and beauty. Silence after a loss isn't a way to hide or deny what happened. It's a space to rest, reflect, and heal. It allows you to find meaning beyond the immediate pain, letting your emotions unfold naturally without forcing an end to them. Reflect on how you've handled losses in the past. How could the Stoic practice of reflective silence assist you in future times of grief? How might this approach not only aid your own healing, but also support the healing of those around you? Consider the story of a person who, after losing a loved one, chose to spend time in quiet reflection rather than seeking immediate distractions. Through this silence, they were able to process their grief more deeply, eventually finding a sense of peace and understanding. One of the most challenging aspects of life is dealing with loss. Whether it's the death of a loved one, the end of a career, or the loss of a significant opportunity, the resulting grief and sadness can be overwhelming. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy founded by Zeno of Citium in Athens, provides timeless advice for navigating these difficult times. Adopting a Stoic perspective can help us remain strong and at peace, even amidst profound loss. Recognize and accept your emotions. It's essential to acknowledge and accept the emotions that accompany loss. Stoicism teaches that feelings are natural reactions to life's events. Allow yourself to grieve and feel the pain without self-judgment. Journaling or confiding in a trusted friend can help you process these emotions. Focus on what you can control. Stoic philosophy advises us to release what we cannot change and concentrate on what we can. Identify the aspects of the situation you can influence, such as how you cope with the loss, and let go of what you cannot. Reframe the loss as an opportunity for growth. Stoics believe that every challenge presents an opportunity for growth. Reflect on what you can learn from this loss. How can it make you stronger, wiser, or more compassionate? Practice gratitude. Gratitude can shift your focus from what you've lost to what you still have. Each day, write down a list of things you are thankful for. This practice can bring a new perspective and a sense of calm. Seek support and community. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of community and mutual support during difficult times. Reach out to family, friends, or support groups. Sharing your struggles with others can provide comfort and lessen the sense of isolation. For example, imagine a person who lost their job. By applying Stoic principles, they acknowledged their emotions, focused on aspects they could control, and sought support from loved ones. They viewed the loss as an opportunity to explore new career paths and practice gratitude for the skills and experiences they had gained. This approach not only helped them navigate the immediate crisis, but also set the foundation for future resilience. Dealing with loss is never easy, but Stoic principles can guide us in remaining strong and resilient. By recognizing our emotions, focusing on what we can control, reframing our perspective, practicing gratitude, and seeking support, we can turn loss into a path for healing and growth. Embrace these techniques to find inner peace and lead a balanced, fulfilling life. Number 6. Navigating ignorance with Stoic grace. Have you ever encountered someone whose actions reveal their ignorance, yet their confidence is as unshakable as that of an expert? While such situations can be frustrating, they provide an excellent opportunity to practice patience. Consider the example of Galileo Galilei, the renowned scientist who championed heliocentrism during a time when geocentric beliefs were deeply entrenched. Despite facing fierce opposition and even house arrest, Galileo maintained his dignity and commitment to the truth, often choosing silence in the face of false accusations and ignorance. Stoicism teaches us that we can control only our responses, not the actions of others. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, said, "You have power over your mind, not over outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Reflect on applying this perspective the next time you encounter someone who is mistaken. How might your response change if you recognize that you can control your reaction? Galileo's silence was not a sign of weakness, but a powerful testament to his integrity and belief in his discovery. He understood that truth stands on its own merits and does not need constant verbal defense. This approach aligns with the Stoic principle of focusing on one's actions and accepting that others' beliefs are beyond one's control. Being gracious means recognizing the limits of your influence and choosing your battles wisely. It involves practicing patience and understanding, even in frustrating situations. This practice not only leads to a peaceful and fulfilling life, but also helps you see the bigger picture, prioritizing long-term respect and success over short-term vindication. Think about how silence can be a graceful response to ignorance in your own life. For example, imagine a colleague at work confidently shares incorrect information. Instead of immediately correcting them, consider observing how the situation unfolds and choose your moment to provide accurate information thoughtfully. This approach can foster a more respectful and effective dialogue. Let Galileo's story inspire you to practice Stoic silence, transforming potentially contentious situations into opportunities for inner peace and personal growth. By responding to ignorance with grace and patience, you cultivate a resilient mindset and strengthen your relationships. Reflect on the impact of gracious silence in your interaction. How might this method enhance your relationships and personal well-being? Share your thoughts and experiences below. Together, let's explore the power of Stoic principles in navigating life's challenges, wisdom, and composure. Number 7. How to deal with rumors. There have likely been many times in your life when you became the subject of a rumor, hearing whispers grow louder as they spread. It's a normal human reaction to want to respond, but Stoicism teaches us that keeping quiet can profoundly change the situation. Consider the story of a community leader whose dedication to protecting the environment led to false rumors about her personal gain. Instead of addressing each rumor, she focused on her work, heeding Marcus Aurelius's wisdom. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. By remaining silent and continuing her advocacy, she let her actions speak louder than any rumor. This leader's behavior illustrates an essential Stoic concept. It's not outside events that disturb us, but how we react to them. Imagine how different your life could be if you ignored rumors with silence. What strength could you gain by choosing not to explain, to persist on your path? If someone says bad things about you and they are true, Epictetus advises us to correct ourselves. If they are false, to let our integrity refute them. This wise leader not only maintained peace, but also encouraged her followers to dismiss the lies with laughter. Those who doubted her gradually lost credibility, while her calm demeanor and steadfast commitment demonstrated that Stoic silence can uphold one's image and self-respect. This story showcases how Stoicism can be applied in modern life, demonstrating that our reactions to false information can either fuel the fire or extinguish it. It also emphasizes that silence is not a passive choice, but an active, powerful way to let our actions and results define our character. Reflect on this approach the next time you hear rumors. How can practicing Stoic silence help you remain calm and focused? How might it change how others perceive you over time? Consider the example of a professional who faces baseless rumors at work. By choosing not to engage with the gossip and instead continuing to perform their duties with excellence, they allow their consistent behavior and results to speak for themselves, eventually dispelling the rumors. When dealing with rumors, it's crucial to maintain composure and not let your emotions dictate your response. Quick or intense reactions can escalate the situation, giving the rumors more weight. Instead, strive to remain calm and assess the situation objectively. Before responding, pause. Take deep breaths, and remind yourself that others' opinions do not define your worth. Engage in calming activities like mindfulness or meditation to stay centered. Gather the facts before reacting. Rumors often thrive on unclear information. Seek out reliable sources and verify the details before drawing conclusions. Consulting trustworthy individuals can provide clarity and help you address the situation based on facts rather than assumptions. Think carefully before acting. Your response can significantly impact the perceived validity of the rumor. Acting impulsively might misinterpret the situation and further propagate the rumor. Instead, respond thoughtfully and strategically. Consider the potential outcomes of various responses and choose the most measured approach. Sometimes, remaining silent or responding with a brief, composed statement is the best course of action. Focus on your actions and character. Consistently demonstrating integrity is the most effective way to counter false rumors. Over time, genuine and consistent behavior will overshadow unfounded story. Continue to uphold your values in all your actions and let your true character shine through. The more consistent you are, the less credible false rumors will appear. Practice detachment from others' opinions. Stoicism teaches us to let go of things beyond our control and focus on what we can influence. Others' thoughts and words about you fall into the former category. Remember that you cannot control what others think or say. Concentrate on your actions and thoughts and remain true to your principles regardless of external chatter. By embracing Stoic principles, controlling your emotions, seeking the truth, responding wisely, being consistent, and detaching from others' opinions, you can handle rumors with balance and rationality. Applying these strategies will help you navigate the challenges rumors present with poise and strength, safeguarding your honor and peace of mind. Number 8. When confronted with injustice. Stoic philosophy teaches us to face life's challenges with fairness and inner strength, especially when confronted with injustice. The wise maxim, bear and forbear, encourages us to endure hardships without complaint and forgive others for their mistakes. A powerful example of this is Nelson Mandela, who fought against racism in South Africa. Despite his long imprisonment, Mandela emerged as an advocate for peace and unity, embodying deep Stoic resilience. Instead of harboring anger, he chose to focus on healing and reconciliation, illustrating a key Stoic principle. Our greatest power lies in our ability to choose our response to external events. Imagine how our own lives might change if we adopted Mandela's approach to unfairness. Could we choose to respond with understanding and kindness even in the face of injustice? Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, "Best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." By choosing not to engage in conflict and instead fostering a spirit of healing and forward thinking, Mandela transformed a nation's perspective on justice and peace. His life demonstrates that silence is not submission, but a powerful tool for change and a testament to personal integrity. This Stoic approach does not mean passively accepting injustice. Rather, it involves a strategic and principled silence that prepares us for constructive action. It's about maintaining inner peace and using calm to inspire thoughtful solutions that address wrongdoing and promote a collective move towards a better future. As we encounter both minor and major injustices, let us remember Mandela's silent strength. His legacy teaches us that sometimes the most profound response is cultivated in silence, allowing us to build a foundation for meaningful change and a happier, more successful life. Embracing this can transform both personal hardships and communal strife, leading to a more peaceful existence. Everyone faces unfair situations at some point in their lives. As Stoics, it's important to handle these scenarios with calmness and wisdom. The teachings of Stoic thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus can guide us in navigating injustice. They emphasize focusing on what we can control, maintaining inner calm, and responding rationally. Keep your inner peace. Focus on your mental state. Marcus Aurelius advised that no matter what is happening around you, keep your mind cool and collected. Emotional regulation. Engage in practices like deep breathing, mindfulness, and meditation to manage your emotion. Accept what you can't change. Understand that you can only control your reactions to others' action. Respond rationally. Think before you act. Instead of reacting impulsively, pause and consider the best course of action. Seek understanding. Try to understand why the injustice occurred. This can provide clarity and possibly reveal solutions. Avoid retaliation. Responding with anger or revenge only escalates the situation. Aim for a calm and reasoned response. Uphold your values. Always adhere to your principles. Let your actions be guided by your core beliefs and values. Moral integrity. Ensure your response aligns with your morals and maintains your honor. Set a good example. Demonstrate through your actions how to handle injustice with dignity and respect. Seek constructive solutions. Approach the situation with a problem-solving mindset. Communicate openly. Engage in honest and open dialogue to find a fair resolution. Advocate for change. When possible, work towards systemic changes that address the root causes of injustice. Learn and grow. Reflect on the experience to gain insights and grow stronger. By staying calm, responding logically, remaining true to your ideals, seeking constructive solutions, and learning from the experience, you can handle injustice with grace and integrity, transforming these challenges into opportunities for personal growth and improvement. Number 9. Handling insults with Stoic wisdom. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, once said, "If someone succeeds in provoking you, realize that your mind is complicit in the provocation." This wisdom should remind us every time we are insulted that our reaction is within our control. Instead of responding with anger or conflict, we can choose silence and understanding. Consider Mahatma Gandhi, who faced countless insults and resistance in his fight for Indian independence. Rather than retaliating with anger, Gandhi embraced silence and sought understanding. His commitment to ahimsa, or nonviolence, mirrored the Stoic way of life. Gandhi's peaceful reactions to verbal and physical attacks often disarmed his adversaries and garnered public support for his cause. How might adopting a similar approach when insulted transform your interactions with others? What could you gain by maintaining your composure rather than reacting impulsively? By choosing silence, you create space to act with intention rather than impulse. This disciplined practice not only preserves your calm, but also elevates your presence, making you appear as a leader above petty conflict. Reflect on Marcus Aurelius's words. How much worse are the results of anger and grief than the circumstances that aroused them? Consider this as you navigate daily challenges. Embracing Stoic silence in response to insults can be a key to a more successful and harmonious life. How might your composed actions influence others' responses to conflict? Throughout our exploration of 9 pivotal moments to embrace silence, from handling gossip to facing loss, Stoic teachings have guided us toward peace and understanding. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Don't waste time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Inspired by his words, let us practice the profound strength found in silence, discerning when to speak and when to listen. This practice will help us lead peaceful, happy, and compassionate lives. Feel free to apply these Stoic principles in your daily interactions and observe how the power of thoughtful silence can enhance your life. By choosing silence and understanding over conflict, we follow the path to inner peace and wisdom. In embracing these 9 priceless Stoic lessons, we've explored the profound power of silence and thoughtful responses in various aspects of life. From handling unfair criticism and dealing with loss to navigating rumors and insults, Stoic philosophy offers a timeless guide to inner peace, resilience, and wisdom. By practicing these principles, we can transform our reactions and cultivate a life of greater harmony and strength. If you found these insights valuable, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with others who might benefit from these teachings. Don't forget to subscribe to Stoic Quotes 365 for more content on Stoicism and practical philosophy. We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Leave a comment below on which Stoic lesson resonated most with you and how you plan to implement it in your life. Thank you for watching, and may you find wisdom and tranquility in your journey.